Well, hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Today we're going over one of the best longswords that you can get both on the PC and consoles, the Divine Slasher. This longsword is absolutely amazing, and today we are going to be showing it off as an elementalist build specifically for the PC. Now, obviously, if you are on the consoles, this weapon is still amazing, especially with the Draken layered armor, but a lot of the PC players do not have the current meta available on the consoles, so we will be gearing this specifically towards them. If you guys want me to do an updated Divine Slasher build for the consoles, definitely let me know in the comments below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and show off the stats on this build. Now, if you switch up those chest pieces, you will have attack boost level 7 and handicraft 3, which will still get you the white level of sharpness with the Divine Slasher, but you will definitely need to have a sharp decoration as well, which we have on this build. So we've got weakness, exploit, and maximum might level 3, recovery up 2 because we do have the Divine Slasher augmented with health regen, protective polish, and non-elemental boosts. So our natural attack right now is at 861, weight level of sharpness 35% affinity, which brings us to 85% when hitting weak spots, and 467 defense. Pretty darn good. And we'll go ahead and review some of the pole damage here. Obviously we need to sharpen first. There we go. Now we do not have any buffs. There's no food buffs and nothing else, so this is completely raw damage. And I think I'll be doing the videos like this for the future, so let me know what you think. Or if you guys want to see it completely buffed, I can do that as well, because that will drastically change the amount of damage coming out. Right now we're just trying to get the 3 levels of spirit gauge. Our final hit there is critting for 157. That will be up in the 200s if we actually have food buffs and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. The attack up large food buff is absolutely amazing. Now let's go ahead and do Spirit Helm Breaker. Alright, so critting for 103 on the Spirit Helm Breaker. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on the food buff, actually, just to show you guys how much of a benefit that can be, because I know a lot of people still just run Chef's Choice, but if eating correctly, you can really boost your damage. Now we have eaten the Canteen Attack Up Large food buff, which is a dramatic increase in our attack. We're at 911 raw attack now. And for those of you that don't know, you can recover that missing health by just eating a max potion, mega nutrients, or even using Mushroom Mancer and eating a Mandragora. So there's multiple ways to get up to that 150 health. And you can even get to 200 still by using Vitality Decoration. So there's a ton of different ways to do it. Let's go ahead and show off the damage with just the attack up large food buff. I only recommend really eating for attack if you are good at farming the particular monster. Otherwise, I would probably eat for defense. So now we're hitting for 150 there on the first one. Let's get up to the 3rd tier of spirit gauge. I was going to miss there. Oh, of course we didn't get the crit. Now, if we were fully buffed, this would be doing significant amounts of damage because the 171. The Canteen food buff does stack on top of all of your other buffs, like the Might Seed and the Demon Drug, or the Mega Demon Drug if you decide to use it, as well as the Hard Shell Powder. So now we're at 1,152 attack. It just compounds stupidly with this longsword. Let's go ahead and do this. So now we're at 175. That should be higher than that. 180. There we go. All right, now let's check out the Spirit Helm Breaker. Whoops. And what's really nice about this is the very high affinity from the maximum might decorations that we have. And now I just realized we didn't cover the decorations in this build, which we're going to cover now. So we're at 115. Now, you can decide if you so desire to swap out these decorations for like peak performance, because we do have health regen on the build, and that may help as well. So our decorations that we are running is a Mighty Jewel 2. We've got 3 of those socketed in, a Sharp decoration, Elementless, and then 2 Medicine Jewels to increase the amount of recovery with our health regen on our weapon. The great thing about Elementalist weapons is the damage across all monsters is virtually the same. You don't have to worry about elemental weaknesses, which is a huge benefit. It is really unfortunate that elemental weapons really haven't gotten the love that they deserve from Capcom in Monster Hunter World, and I really do hope that we get a boost to elemental weapons with equipment in the future, because I would love to see them be a lot more versatile, but they are always really effective against monsters that are particularly weak to their chosen element. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I am trying to make more PC-focused builds until we get caught up to the current meta on the consoles, but I definitely have some ideas for some new console builds, especially with Arch-Tempered Kushala coming out next week. So definitely expect some console-specific builds here coming out soon, but I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to support and smash that like button. And I'll see you all in the next one.